All right, it's about 10:45 Central Standard Time. I don't know if you can see that clock in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, but it's almost 11 o'clock, so we're due for another update. However, the track at this point is irrelevant. She is almost about to make landfall right here off the coast of Louisiana. So I've been following a lot of other forecasters. I do have some friends in the Gulfport and Pascagoula area, and then myself here, and we do have some contacts in New Orleans. Contacts in New Orleans are saying it's really already. That's Ryan in Mississippi who's tracking it with me. What's up, Ryan? So right now we have a little bit of a lull outside, but you can see this little squall line is about to come right over us. So we're right now dealing with these outer squalls, these outer bands that don't really pack terribly much wind, a lot of rain, driving the water on shore. I'm going to go outside here in a moment and show you how high the water's gotten. And remember, the tide is going out. And for the water to still be coming up with the tide going out, that tells us when the tide starts coming in somewhere around 3:30 p.m. and thereafter, and will crest at 3:30 in the morning. It's going to be a significant storm surge here for sure. But as this storm makes its way onshore, it's going to again take a turn. That will bring the bulk of these bands right over our area here in Dauphin Island. I do expect that to happen somewhere around maybe 2 p.m., 3 p.m., starting to get some of those and remain intense until the wee hours of the morning, if not until daybreak or longer on Monday. See, so not very bad right now at all. You know what, there's some wind, it's sprinkling a bit, but that squall I just showed, it's on its way. By the way, every time I do weather videos, because I get so excited, and also sometimes when we do our tennis podcast, I always get messages, man, that guy's wired, man, he drank a lot of coffee, or dang, that's just me. I was wired that way. My father's the same way. He's 82 years old and is still like, let's go. So I get really pumped up, and that's just me. The only person that I know that can get that kind of settled in sometimes is my wife, Carla. She's a tough cookie. So she sometimes, if I get too amped up, she kind of puts that Zen tablet, you know, whatever, her way of getting me kind of chill. But nonetheless, let's take a look at the water. Come on, let's go. That's for the coffee drinkers. Come on. Here's the current water level. So just a little while ago, I was able to walk through the grass with my sneakers on. Someone in comments said, man, he just ruined his Nikes. I might have actually said that, but I was able to walk through there and then onto the pier. There was a little puddle in front of it, or a little bit of water, and I got my shoes wet, but that's all right. So you can see the water's moved up into the yard. So I'm walking in water now in my yard, and the tide is going out. Remember that. The tide is going out. It's not coming in. It's not coming in till after 3 o'clock. So pardon my chicken legs that I'm fixing to show you. That's what they used to call me in college and junior tennis. They were like, watch out for chicken legs. He's quick, man. He'll get you. But I am in knee-deep water right here. Well, about calf high, and I'm about 6'1". So that's my yard. There's the bulkhead that normally sits about 2 feet out of the water. So again, this storm surge is going to be real. Can you imagine throughout the day after the tide starts coming in how high and deep this is going to be? I'm guessing waist deep water under my house. It might be a record. The deepest I've gotten under my house is waist deep, and it was during just a run-of-the-mill tropical storm. It might have been Tropical Storm Nate. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at other videos on this playlist. So I just got done prepping the downstairs. I got the lawnmowers up, the plants up, some coolers we have, put some other stuff in the storage shed. So we're set. So I just got done doing some research on the GFS model and the Euro model in terms of where and when we get the heavy weather here. The tip of Louisiana right now is just getting the brunt of that northeastern side of the eye wall. And then if you go into Futurecast and watch it unfold, at least how the models unfold it, between 7 o'clock p.m., 11 o'clock p.m., somewhere in there, and then all the way into the wee hours of Monday morning, it is supposed to get incredibly intense on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, into the southern areas of Mobile, Alabama, and Dauphin Island, Alabama. So everybody be prepared for this one. I know it's going to semi-sunny and then rainy and squally like these little gusts, and then the sun will pop out. but don't let that fool you. Do not let that fool you. This evening is going to be a really rough evening, especially with storm surge here on the island, and heavenly only knows what those in New Orleans are going to go through here in about the next hour and a half. But if you're watching my weather videos simply for my forecast on Dauphin Island, again, I'm an amateur, but hey, I've been right on this one. I've been wrong before, but I really feel like after dark tonight is going to be a really intense go. I'll do my best to film if we get late night brunt. Brunt is what I like to call it. I'll do my best to film it at night, but what I'll do between now and that brunt time period is I'll just put some random clips together. So if I'm relatively quiet between now and later on, it's just because I don't want to spam my channel by putting a bunch of just mundane stuff, the same old same. But I know it's coming. I just hope I'm able to get it within the daylight hours. Otherwise, I'll have to figure something out with one of my kids and a flashlight, a Q-beam or something, and get out there in it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for all your comments. I'll be chatting with you guys all day today. So just because you don't see videos every hour, and you may if something changes, but if not, don't think I'm going away. That's just the way it rolls. So if you see any more videos after this, they should be a lot more energetic. The pressure is at 933 millibars. It got down to as low as 929, so it looks like she's stabled out. It looks like she is trying to have an eye wall replacement, by the way. So that's unfortunate for those that take a direct landfall, namely New Orleans and what is it, Port Arthur or Port Royal, Louisiana, right there below New Orleans. They're going to get 2 eye walls, and that's a difficult scenario. Quite a historical storm, to say the least. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. I look forward to chatting with you. It's going to be a long day. Much love. Like I always like to say, be kind, because everyone you meet is fighting a tough battle. Everybody goes through things, and sometimes these days people are so quick just to say something, having no idea what John Doe or Mary Jane has gone or has been through, and that goes for all of us these days. So stay positive, stay cool, and much love to all of you, and get prepared for a very interesting evening and night. And all of you here on Dauphin Island that are keeping up with these videos, much love to all of you. But don't let this calm fool you, because it's going to go downhill, and it will start and go rapidly.